A great Tuesday night of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Tim Legler and Greg Anthony. And our reporter on the sideline tonight, Allie LaForce. Around halfway through the season and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You look at the Thunder. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason. And of course, there's the Spurs, right on their heels and with their sights set on gaining ground.
And you know, for the Thunder, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
Well, on paper, they certainly look dominant coming in, and that's exactly what we've seen on the floor. No one is going to want to face this team in the postseason.
And the starting group for the Spurs. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 down low. And for the Thunder, Holmgren plays at the 4 with Hartenstein at the center spot. Gilgeous Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. So, Greg, with All-Star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Here's Vassell after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous Alexander. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Pass to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. He was all alone on that one.
Well, that's a really smooth release that time for Williams on the catch and shoot. You can tell he has really put in the work on his jumper.
Here's Castle. Over in the corner, Barnes. Castle, a screen on Gilgeous Alexander. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Now, here's SGA. He carries a very heavy load for him offensively, averaging nearly 32 points a game. Here's Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Gilgeous Alexander deciding where to go with it. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Pass to Vassell. Castle with the bounce pass. The wide open look here for Fox. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Fox against SGA. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
He misses the free throw.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
And he's good on the second. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
A young, exciting team. Okay, thank you, Shams. And so here is Oklahoma City following the bucket by the Spurs. Hartenstein passes to Williams. Dort. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. San Antonio leading. Fox deciding where to go with it. And the dunk by Barnes.
And Fox can just explode out of the pick and roll to get to his spot.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
The coaching staff had them prepared with a great game plan, and they went out and executed it.
The shot by Williams, no good. Spurs leading by 3. Here's Castle. 11 points for him in that last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Now here's Williams. SGA sets a screen for Williams, and he connects with the jumper. Williams has got 5 points so far.
But what a steady presence offensively and a very difficult player to game plan for.
Castle. That one's in, his first shot this game.
I love that basket from Castle. Heady play from the rookie.
Outside Williams. Back to SGA. Hartenstein with the screen for SGA. Baseline jumper. Buries the jump shot.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
It's Vassell on the wing. Barnes outside. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Dort with a nice move.
Very good inside. Dort's got great upper body strength.
Castle against Dort. A pass to Fox. Teardrop shot. Count that bucket. Fox has got his second basket.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
You know what they came to see me, never on my level, even if we in the same league. Talking too much. Last 2 minutes on my drop 10, but we down off the law, yeah, I got that.
And the Thunder making the switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Folks, let's use this break to see who's leading the league in blocks. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
There aren't going to be many nights when you don't see him affect the game with his shot blocking ability.
Gilgeous Alexander with it. 29 points for him last game against Miami.
But he also picked apart the defense with his passing. I mean, this guy can really read the floor.
Here's Castle. They lead by 1. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey, Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Kevin?
Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
Wembanyama with the bucket.
And when wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now, here's Mitchell. He had 16 points in the win against Miami. Williams, the Thunder with another miss.
Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
Here's Vassell. Another one falls for San Antonio.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Williams passes to Holmgren. Back to Williams. 5 on the clock. Holmgren with a screen on Vassell. Williams can't hit.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Williams. And he drops it in from the low post. Williams has got 7. Spurs leading by 6. Outside, Fox takes it off the glass.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. And here's a look at some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And guys, I think the grind of the season is catching up with him a little bit. It comes across in his rebounding numbers. Over the past 5 games, they've taken a tumble. He seems to be wearing down a bit. Maybe tonight, though, he can get his legs back under it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still yet to score. Pass to Williams. Banked in off the glass.
And when the defense is closing in on you like that, you've got to stay confident, and that's exactly what Williams just did.
Tim, how in the world did Jalen Williams fall into the Thunder's lap with the 12th pick back in that 2022 draft?
Well, Kevin, he played at a mid-major, so he was a bit of a late bloomer. A lot of people saw him as high floor, low ceiling type, and he was an awful fast riser as the draft got here, but still a steal in that late lottery.
And what a smart pick by that organization, huh? My goodness.
They seem to always get it right.
They do. And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Yeah, if you've got a 7-footer like Hartenstein with that kind of touch, just get him the ball in the paint and let him go to work.
Cornette kicks to Hart. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's actually good defense, but he is just a beast in there.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 6. This time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, it was almost like they were lethargic at times. The urgency just wasn't what it needed to be.
And the Spurs with possession after the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Harper's shot's good. And the Spurs lead by 5.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Hartenstein with the screen on Johnson. And it's SGA missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass. Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Holmgren comes in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio with the change here too. Fox is checked in. .114 left to play in the first quarter. Cornette passes to Harper. Now, Sohan kicks it out to Johnson. Over Wiggins. Johnson's shot is off.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for the Thunder.
Number 34, Kenrich Williams.
54 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Wallace. Kicks it out to Holmgren. On the 3 off target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Pass to Cornette. On the wing, Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
Taking the gloves off. You like how Johnson attacks the rim once he's there.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Fox with the steal. Harper in the corner. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Shot on the wing. Here's Wallace. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one. allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
We've got Williams. Mitchell is out there with Casey Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Fox passes to Cornette. Rocket 6. To the inside. And Johnson with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Here's Wallace. After the made shot from Keldon Johnson. Shoots over Fox. Wallace misses. Spurs leading by 8. Outside, Fox. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Mitchell dishes to Holmgren. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. Feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. The kick out to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Outside Williams. Pass to Wallace. And here is Mitchell. Three-pointer. Johnson with the rebound. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Spurs. 6-point lead. Next up on the docket, the Bucks following this one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Now, here's Fox. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Cornette can't get it to go.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that miss because he is a good finisher.
Wiggins finds Mitchell. Wallace outside. Back to Mitchell. A 3-ball. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Driving to the basket. Took him no time at all on that one. Harper's got the lead up to 8 now for San Antonio. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Thunder, Jalen Williams is checked in for Williams. And it's Dort in for Wallace. The Spurs also with the sub. Wembanyama is checked in. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Dort. Outside Williams. Shoots the three. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 5th rebound in this one. And great was Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Now here's Williams. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. Holmgren gets the bucket.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
Now here's Fox. 7 points in the game. Into the lane. Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game. Now here's Williams. His last outing, he had 18 points. From deep. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And here is Fox. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
No good on the free throw. Tim, one thing about the NBA, there is never a shortage of exciting young players to watch and cover. Who are you excited about in watching them grow and take it from this point forward?
Well, I love 2 big lead guards. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Cade Cunningham certainly come to mind. Both of those guys are established stars in this league, and yet there is still so much more they can add to their games. The sky is the limit.
And they seem to have the right attitude. Am I right in your assessment?
They are guys that everybody wants to play with. They're mature as leaders as well.
Good on the triple.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feel, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Gilgeous-Alexander driving in. Holmgren against Wembanyama. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins.
And a quick look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. Averaging 32 points, 6 assists, and 4 rebounds. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
But that's right. There's no question. He's not their only offensive weapon, but he is a key cog in what they're trying to do.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for Wiggins.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
Williams kicks to Dort. They grab their own miss. And a wide open look for SGA. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points in the game. Pass to Vassell. Back to Fox. Now Castle. He has been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Well, they're winning this game in large part due to how efficient he's been, and it's why they'll continue to go to him.
Now here's SGA. Back to Wallace. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Fox. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him.
And SGA now just running the show, making smart reads and creating opportunities.
Castle finds Wembanyama. Wembanyama, deadly inside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Wembanyama, no good. And it's Williams with the ball for the Thunder, trailing by 2. And Gilgeous Alexander, here we go. Wallace outside. Buries the long-range jumper. Wallace has got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Vassell, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
Steps back. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. 3-pointer. Vassell grabs the board.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Here's Wembanyama. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 15 points for Victor Wembanyama. Wallace outside. Pass to Williams. Outside, SGA pulls up on the wing. Drained for 2 points. Gilgeous Alexander's got 14 points for the game. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. He's checked in for the Thunder. Chet Holmgren comes in for Cason Wallace. The Spurs also with the sub. Johnson's checked in for Fox. The Spurs have gone 7-16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Wembanyama passes to Johnson. Back to Wembanyama. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
Well, he has dictated the tempo this entire quarter, getting basically whatever he wants offensively.
Castle against Gilgeous Alexander. Outside, Dort. And a miss there on the triple. Spurs leading by 3. Johnson kicks to Vassell. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama against Holmgren. Castle misses.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Gilgeous Alexander passes to Holmgren. Back to SGA. Here's Hartenstein. And stolen by Castle. Johnson surveying the floor. Castle against SGA. Wembanyama, right side. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Williams' shot is off.
Wow, his team really needs some scoring opportunities, but he can't get anything going this period.
And it's in there. Castle's got his second bucket tonight.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Here's SGA. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shai.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the Spurs. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody, and a good half underway in this one. The Thunder battling it out tonight.
Even teams that have great shooters have to be selective. They're hucking it up from beyond the arc, hoping for the best. And it reminds me of my free throws, almost mostly bricks.
It's like they went to the O'Neal three-point shooting academy.
Very funny.
And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. This question comes from BSmooth94 asking, which one of you three is the best liar? I'll take this one, fellas. Be smooth. None of us have ever told a lie.
Ooh, he's good.
Very convincing, Ernie.
See, but now I don't know whether to believe you guys, though. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Thunder trailing by 3. On the floor for San Antonio. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. And it's Fox in at the point guard position. SGA, that's a two-pointer. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Barnes finds Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous Alexander spins. Oh, strong inside, Gilgeous Alexander.
And when you watch Shai play, you sometimes forget he's 6'6", with sneaky length that helps him around the rim.
Got that bucket in no time at all. Barnes has got 6.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And Tim, for all their talent, the Thunder committed to playing the right way.
Well, they are unselfish, they trust one another, and when a team is this committed at the defensive end of the floor, there's really no need to try to do too much offensively or play hero ball.
And it's Fox with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a one-point game. Wembanyama, a screen on SGA. And Wembanyama with the flush.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Outside, Gilgeous Alexander. Vassell grabs the board.
Well, after nailing the first three out of the break, you can give him a pass for not making that one as well.
Wembanyama looking it over. Wembanyama attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wembanyama's got 23 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. SGA kicks to Dort. Off target with his three. Spurs leading by 5. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Hassel misses.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Dort passes to SGA. Gilgeous Alexander sets the screen for Holmgren. He had a nice open look right there. Holmgren's got 11.
They're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
It's Wembanyama at the elbow. The Thunder pull it in. Hartenstein's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williams finds Gilgeous Alexander for the lead. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And over the course of his career, the three-point shot has been a work in progress for SGA. But I like how it's looking right now.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Pulls up. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
Here's Fox. 8 points for him. Barnes kicks to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got assist number 8 now on the night. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing you the top shooting teams in the league. That's the name of the game, putting the ball in the basket. In third, the Thunder.
So patient on the offensive end. I mean, they're not going to force shots, and it's that selectiveness that's yielded such an impressive field goal percentage.
Here's Holmgren. 11 points in the game. It's Williams high post. SGA against Fox. Here's SGA. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous Alexander's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And Tim, the quintessential unstoppable force, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, taking his offensive game to a level rarely matched in league history.
Well, Kevin, I'm running out of superlatives. The ability to score at every level. He gets to the foul line. He makes guys better. I just marvel at the totality of it.
Nice shot by SGA. Now it's a 4-point Thunder lead.
And that is killer instinct, just continuing to pile it on.
Fox passes to Barnes. Out left to the wing. Here's wembanyama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wembanyama's got 28 points for the game.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Williams sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Fox. Back to Castle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, yeah. Castle can leap up to the rim. The rookie putting some power behind that finish.
Thunder have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Down low, here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
Pass to Castle. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Castle's got it all tied up now for San Antonio.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Hartenstein with a screen on Fox. Fox against SGA. Holmgren outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams from outside. Rebound San Antonio.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with a 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Holmgren. Vassell grabs the board.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Castle misses.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Dort. Williams for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Fox. Fox has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Oklahoma City trailing. SGA with the ball. He's got 31. Plays it up and banks it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 33 points.
Well, this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Fox, no good. Oklahoma City shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Pass to SGA. Holmgren outside. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Back to Fox. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's Dort on the wing. Castle covering. Pass to Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. They get the rebound. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open 3.
Vassell wide open. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. Misses the 3. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The lead is 2. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by SGA.
North of the border, he's north of the rim.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Aaron Wiggins comes in for Jalen Williams. And it's Mitchell in for Dort. So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 4. To the paint. Here's wembanyama. Misses and the dry spell continues. The Thunder shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Mitchell passes to Holmgren. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 16th rebound on the night. Here's Champagny, covered by Wiggins. Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama, good, right over the defense.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
SGA against Johnson. The shot's good from Gilgeous Alexander.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Wembanyama passes to Champagny. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 7.
Down in the corner. Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Mitchell kicks to Gilgeous Alexander. 4 seconds left. The shot, no good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, I like the fact he didn't telegraph it. That's poetry in motion right there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter, what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Williams. Wiggins is out there with Jalen Williams. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And Fox gets it to go.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those 3-point opportunities.
Wiggins passes to Dort. On the wing, Williams. An easy 2 points on the layup. Williams has got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Outside Harper. A pass to Fox. And here is Johnson. Inside. Here's Cornette. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Fox, no good.
And maybe, he thinks he can cheat himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Now, here's Johnson. After Lou Dort's miss. Fox against Dort. Outside, Fox. 4 on the clock. From the arc, drills the three-pointer. And the Spurs lead by 2.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his second of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And Dort gets it to go.
And that's his second 3 of the half. He is starting to cook from deep.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Oklahoma City making a change here. Carlson's checked in. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for San Antonio. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. Coach wasn't very animated in this tight game, but asked this of his team. How bad do you want it? Right now, this is all about who wants it more. So go out there and take it, guys.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here's Fox. Kicks it out to Johnson. Harper in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. It's a one-point game. Fires for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Fox with the screen for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Dort. Now Wiggins. Mitchell outside. Oh, good on the 3.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss is just on him.
Fox kicks to Johnson. The 3. And it's Sohan missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Back to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. The 3. And a And Oklahoma City, no good. Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Fox, no good. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Dort. Now, here's Mitchell. Dort is screen on Fox. Mitchell. The Thunder with another miss. And for the Spurs, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter. 50%. To the middle. Pass to Sohan. No good from outside. The Thunder shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby. 38%. Williams kicks to Mitchell. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. In a deep three from Fox. The Thunder pull it in. Williams dishes to Mitchell. Dort with a screen for Mitchell. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Nothing going his way this quarter offensively. Time to recalibrate.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And some changes here for the Spurs. Barnes, he's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. Vassell comes in for Keldon Johnson. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Pass to Holmgren. Now Dort. Castle covering. With the step back. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. He gets that one. Gilgeous Alexander's got 39.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Now, here's Fox. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous Alexander. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And they've also done an outstanding job scoring in the paint, getting close looks and just pounding them inside.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Williams comes in for Wiggins, and it's Mitchell in for Dort.
Well, they had a chance to take the lead, but at least he tied it up.
Takes a step back, kicks it out to Mitchell. Off target from outside.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Three-pointer, Fox. San Antonio again missing. Mitchell outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous Alexander. From the arc, Gilgeous Alexander is pure.
And Shai didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
Now, here's Vassell. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Gilgeous Alexander passes to Williams. And it's SGA missing. Spurs trail by 3. Outside, Fox. Castle sets the screen for Fox. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
He's been way off the mark in this second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
Inside, here's Hartenstein. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Castle. A pass to Fox. From 10 feet out. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Outside, SGA. Here's Holmgren. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Here's the floater. Outside, Fox. They can't stop the run with that one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
9-point game. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
Dort, he's checked in for Mitchell. Now Castle. And here is Fox. Wembanyama down low. He's against Hartenstein, and he banks the layup in.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Shai fighting through contact down low.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Count it!
He is a blur. I mean, Fox obviously skilled at breaking down the defense, coupled with his athleticism and size. Boy, he is a terror.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off the glass.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Fox. Williams with the rebound. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Shoot from 12. It's off. The Spurs shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Fox. How did that go in? Oh, wow.
You gotta love the determination from Fox. Refuses to let the contact throw him off.
Here's Holmgren. Williams outside. From deep. 3. Good.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Thunder.
And it may be a comfortable win for him, but, you know, they had to weather a few storms along the way, and that's all part of the story.
Yeah, Kevin, this was by no means the runaway that it might appear to be. It was a scrappy performance, though, all the way through.
And on the year, this will turn out to be win number 34 for them. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, offensively, he was about as locked in as you can be, and his team continued to find him.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Alan LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.